Windy, chilly, rainy night.
Coming off his best game of the year and the way he performed and the offense performed in the second half over at Happy Valley.
It's a first down handoff inside to Hassan Haskins.
They could use coming into tonight.
Haskins has the football, patiently picks his way around the left side and is knocked down after a 3-yard gain. Patterson against the blitz, gets it across the middle, tried to find Sean McCune, the veteran tight end who's back in the lineup after missing some times with injuries. It's fourth down.
Territory here.
And the senior Will Hart for Michigan will be tasked with, first of all, handling the snap and getting it away. Chris Fink is the returner and it's blocked. The Irish block it, the ball spinning around. A flag is down. There's still a scrum. No idea why Notre Dame player tried to touch the ball there.
Yeah, Notre Dame player jumped on it and it's a free ball.
Block was made by Bo Bauer. A flag came down before the ball was touched. Before that was that scrum.
Like Jonathan Jones, 45, may have tried to jump on the ball.
Look what happened. The snap was fielded cleanly.
Yeah, it was high, but he did a good job of handling it. But I think that just that much of a hesitation. He goes up. Now he's out of rhythm. Gives Notre Dame enough time to be able to get in there and block it.
It was Bauer who made the block.
Yeah.
But then the flag came out in the sequence as
no
the ball
foul for roughing the
moved
kicker.
down
The
the
ball
field.
was tipped.
Oh, yeah.
During the kick, holding on the return team. That penalty would be declined. The ball was touched by the receiving team and recovered by the kickers. First down.
So Michigan football.
That's right. Watch the Notre Dame player 45 who looks like he thinks he has a chance is Jonathan Jones. Right here, he's thinking, I'm just going to jump on it. It's a wet night, Jonathan. That's a tough thing to do. Now it's a free ball. It's a free ball, and it's a free-for-all. But he'll adjust hopefully as the game goes on.
3rd and 7, Irish rush 5, ball out, downfield shot, double coverage on Nico Collins, and a flag, a couple of them.
Yeah, one of the refs on the sideline.
Coverage. And the ball is moved into Notre Dame territory at the 49, and Charbonnet tries to get the corner, slips free, and will pick up about 8 on first down. Rare that a true freshman tailback plays a prominent role at Michigan. And Charbonnet will carry for first down yardage inside the 39.
Confidence, and I think Charbonnet's been the benefactor.
Charbonnet's got it again, and he's got a crease, heading for the corner, and forced out inside the 5. Jalen Elliott saved a touchdown, but the Wolverines are threatening.
That Michigan line.
On first and goal, Charbonnet stutter steps and falls to the 2. Charbonnet the back 3, Michigan tight ends in there. Fumbled exchange, Patterson avoids the turnover, has to fall on it back at the 4. Charbonnet met in the hole and stopped right there. Strong play by the middle linebacker Drew White. Field goal from Jake Moody. Basically an extra point, but nothing automatic in a night like this. 64-yard drive with this wild, windy night. Wolverines on top.
A big stop there by Notre Dame's defense. Read coverage, but that time they come up with a first down.
Armstrong doesn't get a chance to flash that speed. Couldn't get the corner, chased down by Hawkins and Khalid Hudson. Game of this kind of tempo in these conditions. Around the edge is Braden Lenzy, the speedster, made an explosive run against USC on a similar play, but ran out of room there.
I mean,
see who the target is on 3rd and 9. Book flushed, has to escape, tries to scramble last minute, flips the ball. It was very near the line of scrimmage, and it's incomplete. Trying to come back for the football. This artificial turf can get in your face, and they had to use a water bottle to clean him out of Book's eyes and forehead after hitting the deck hard there. Then he's got to get into the tarp there. See the phone?
Yeah.
It wasn't working earlier, so that's what you got to do to make a phone call around here.
one of those nights.
Michigan takes over after the 28-yard punt. And here's a first down run ahead is Haskins. It wasn't bad enough already for these quarterbacks. And Maria Taylor down there somewhere. Second and short. It's Haskins running sideways and prevented from making a cut. Wrestled down.
Committed full time to playing that running back spot. He's done a pretty good job of helping out with Charbonnet.
Lacey, a freshman, plenty of depth in that Notre Dame defensive line, and they hit Haskins behind the line of scrimmage, but the converted linebacker muscles forward, first down.
Yeah, that was great second, third effort there by 25 Haskins. I see Shea Patterson get the ball outside. They've been running a lot in the middle. You got to get the ball out on the perimeter a little bit.
They touch the middle with Haskins, who flips the tackle. And Gilman finally wrestles him down at the 20. A quick hitter and an explosive run.
Yep, running the left tackle, Owenu, the right guard. Watch how they're able to get up to the second level and be able to pick up these linebackers, both of them right there, and then the stiff arm against the end, Kareem.
Final 20 seconds of the first quarter. Haskins again running wide, cuts it up, and plows forward for about 4 before Heinrich stopped him. Be the last play of this first quarter.
Yeah, right.
Haskins picks his way into the secondary and bangs for first down yardage down to the 12. In that role, coming from Alabama. Bell in motions. Haskins fake it to it. Patterson tries to get the edge. Shows some quickness. Be out of bounds near the 6, forced out by Pride.
Good read on Okwara, who commits down to the running back, so he pulls it and picks up some positive yards around the edge.
Charbonnet cuts back and scores. Michigan stretches the lead. Old school drive, Kirk. At a night like this, they ignore the forward pass and just march it on the ground.
Right, that is old school. Right down the field in these conditions.
High snap brought down nicely by Hart, and Moody makes it 10-0.
Yeah, watch the center again. He did it on almost every play. Watch 51 work his way around and eventually leads the back Charbonnet, picks up one of those backers again. Right there is actually Gilman, the safety, gives Charbonnet enough room to get into the end zone.
Oh, that makes Coach Harbaugh, his heart sing. 10-0 Michigan.
Downfield, and why should they in these conditions and at this point? So they're coming downhill with blitzes and trying to take away the running game.
Jones with a first down run. Stopped after a yard gain by Glasgow.
I'm talking about as soon as that ball is snapped in the shotgun on the perimeter or downfield.
Book back to throw, flush, and has to just throw it away. Chris Fink was in the area. Glasgow came on the blitz. Third down coming up.
Yeah, Don Brown is not holding back.
Book 3 of 8, needs 8. Ball deflected at the line, batted down by the 6'6" sophomore Aiden Hutchinson. Another punt for the Irish.
This kid's getting better every single week. Young player, great instincts, knows that he can't get the book.
Their own 40. No completed passes yet for Patterson, but Haskins has been the weapon, and he's in the secondary, hurdling tacklers and knocked down at the Notre Dame 40.
Michigan blitzing and trying to get into that backfield, but Notre Dame's offensive line picking him up. Late blitz here, picked up. There's Ruiz again picking up a linebacker, and Haskins running downhill into that second level. Tries to go high. He went up and over Gilman there.
20-yard gain. He's got it again and wrestled down. I think Maria Taylor Kirk is thinking
of the year, but right now being handled by Michigan.
True Wilson in the backfield as Patterson looks to throw again on third down. Now scrambling, fires on the run, and the catch is made by Central. And the freshman has a first down. It's a two-back look with Eubanks, the tight end, back there as a blocker for Charbonnet, but Patterson led by the tight end around the edge and knocked out short of the goal line. Michigan threatening to bust open this game on a stormy night on first and goal. Charbonnet banged it. The line of scrimmage falls to the 1. White stopped him, but Michigan
back wearing that 24.
Good call. Overhead view is Charbonnet. Bangs forward. Touchdown, Michigan. Dominating the Irish here. Yardage 175 to 37.
The right side of the offensive line. You get down inside the 1 yard line. Michigan's going to use that line. Look at that surge, pushing Notre Dame into the end zone to allow Charbonnet another chance for another touchdown.
He's got 2 tonight. Keep protecting the football, though.
Still a long way to go in this.
3rd and 3. From the pocket, Patterson throws it sideways. That had to be a backwards pass, and it bounces out of bounds at the 6. The decision making there was Jones pressured
There's no
it.
right for intentional grounding. The ball was thrown out of bounds backwards.
Yeah, it's a lateral. He threw it left.
Yeah.
I just did I.
General broke down.
The general that's in command, playing with Wisconsin, left-handed, up by 17.
Book backpedals and underthrows Jones.
I think he held
Came
on.
back and got it. That was a nice catch by the running back for 5 yards.
I like the running backs.
Terrific catch by Jones. Now he'll just muscle forward. The leg drive gets him to the 35.
Downfield.
Jones, and he'll get nowhere near the first down. Hutchinson stopped him. It's 4th down.
How about Hutchinson? You look at him and you think about being a pass rusher in this defense. Who's gonna win here in man-to-man coverage?
Armstrong goes in motion, and they look for him, and it's broken up. Glasgow spotted it, got out there very quickly, and the Wolverines make another stand. Patterson scrambling around and fires on the sidelines, and the toe tap catch is made by Ronnie Bell, and the Wolverines fans give a supportive cheer for him.
Yeah, they should. Top receiver this year for him, and of course you talked about it in the opening about what he went through dropping that ball last week with a potential game-tying touchdown. Gets both his feet in for a nice completion there for about 9 yards.
Ronnie, they're chanting. These conditions, nothing is guaranteed. He talked about Bell, as you said, he was a weapon, but on this 4th down play, the ball through his hands, off the chest, and out. And that would have been a potential game-tying touchdown to force overtime. And he showed his teammates how much it means to him, how badly he wants it. He took responsibility. His dad, Aaron Maria, is a former college coach who was there to comfort him on the sidelines.
Yeah, you're right. And Aaron even tweeted out a letter that was emailed to Ronnie that basically told him that he should quit football, go play basketball. And it was from one of his peers, a classmate at Michigan. So how about this? An elementary school of 5th graders at Huntington Elementary in Ridgeview, which is basically 29 miles away, decided to write letters to Ronnie Bell to show him that he can be encouraged, and telling him that not to listen to haters and make sure that he knows that he's a great football player. Bethany Tomasek was the teacher who decided to make sure that this happened and encouraging Ronnie Bell, and she is a graduate of Michigan. So it's great to see a full story circle.
His last 12. Are they going to squander this good field position? Downfield throw for Komet, and it's intercepted. A flag comes in late. Hawkins has the football as they try to force it into double coverage. We'll check the penalty marker.
Pass interference. Defense number 7. 15 yards from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Hudson gets in there 7, but I really got to disagree with this one. I know Tom Brown does. Chris, I just didn't see a lot of contact here. Kind of a bracket coverage, inside and outside. I mean,
oh no!
Put his hand on him? He put his hand on it. I don't see anything there.
It negates would have been Hawkins' first interception of the season. Gives Notre Dame a first down to the 42. Well, that play. Claypool's to the left this time. Wolverines bring pressure. Book is flushed, escapes, and dives down. That's really his best scramble of the night. He's near the marker at the 32. Longest run of the night for Notre Dame. That 9-yard first down scramble. Now booked for Claypool. Jump ball. Catch made inside the 10. The big fella up and over Ambry Thomas.
And now up here.
Working against Hill. Book looks back and has come out wide open for a touchdown. And they are hurling those towels right into that corner of the end zone, all over the Notre Dame offense, which gathers in celebration.
Great call there.
Come involved was a pass interference. Door the conversion. Haskins burst free, breaking tackles into Notre Dame territory, and they'll finally run him down near the 25. Stagnant no more is the Michigan offense.
Again, let's watch the Notre Dame linebackers. What happens to the backers? Here he gets kind of caught up in the traffic, but they're not there to be able to make the plays. A good block by the tight end. Looks like the defensive back, Dante Vaughn, comes at a bad angle, and Haskins showing that upper body strength again, pushing that safety off.
49-yard gain. Now Patterson for the end zone. Incomplete. And now a flag comes in against Notre Dame. Troy Pride was covering Collins. Irish bring an all-out blitz. Patterson for the end zone. Peoples-Jones couldn't come up with it. And a flag is down in the end zone. Not been successful with the keeps tonight. On a 2nd and goal, back at the 8. And hit as he throws for the end zone. Sliding catch. It's Peoples-Jones. Touchdown, Michigan. Just got it off before being hammered on the blind side. And a terrific catch by Peoples-Jones. Let's make sure he did maintain control.
I can't believe he got the ball out. He got hit right as he threw it. Bill Law came so close to getting to Shea Patterson. Watch all these linebackers. Bill Law ends up getting in clean right there. I mean, he hits it. You can see the ball. The ball was affected by the contact by Bill Law. Watch, gets in there right there. I can't believe Shea Patterson had enough to get it out there to Donovan Peoples-Jones. This year through injuries and playing a lot of freshmen, but winning some big games.
ASU came into that game ranked. Smith knocked down by Glasgow. Had a terrific ball game. 2nd and 11. Claypool's to the left. Book is looking that direction, but fires instead outside to Smith out of the backfield. Claypool to the left. Michigan crowds the line and brings just 4. Book runs for his life. Fires sideline, incomplete. Javon McKinley went down low, could not come up with it.
In late November and early December about is Notre Dame deserving of being in the top 4, have been eliminated after tonight's loss to Michigan. If Michigan ends up holding on to win here.
Chris Evans suspended for the year for Michigan. They had no experience coming back. Haskins said, I'll go back to offense.
And Haskins, nice 1-2 punch. It's kind of body blow type of approach.
Patterson, he play action on first down and zips it wide open. Sanistril makes a move, and he's become involved tonight. The freshman from Massachusetts. Figure to go back to trying to grind it out here. Nope, Patterson pump faking. Why not throw to the end zone? Collins. Touchdown! And Michigan begins to pour it on to the Irish. Celebration down in the student section corner.
Lee Corso made a comment this morning on College Game Day about Michigan finding their team in the second half against Penn State. They found some confidence. They found a belief, even though they came up short.
And finally, the passing gets going. I thought they might grind it away as they get close to the goal line. No, Patterson takes a shot at the end zone. Collins comes up with it.
Yeah, he's got one-on-one coverage, decides to get the ball to Nico Collins, who has good size at 6'4".
The next home game will be against Michigan State, and Ian Book will be having the book closed on his night. Bill Jerkovich in a quarterback, and he fares no better. Welcome to the football game. Welcome to Michigan's defense and Mr. McGrone. I mean, it's third and 78 now.
Or a pick six. Turn him loose.
You know, it's a scramble. It's not really going to matter as he's knocked down at the 15.
I thought that ball came out in there and with one loss.
Patterson looking to add to the lead. It's a first down throw downfield. Peoples-Jones, a sliding catch at the 26. There'll be no throttling back for the Wolverines.
No, and I think Jim Harbaugh is sending a message to his team. It's not about just being up 31-7. They're playing for the rest of the year. They're still growing and developing as an offense. They had some tough games for this offense early in the year. This second half of the season, why let up?
Wilson busts a tackle into the secondary, has some blockers, cuts it back and scores! And Michigan is mauling Notre Dame, and the quarterback even got involved with a block downfield.
I was waiting to talk about that.
Wasn't a great block.
Hey, man, it's the effort that counts. He's down there. He threw a shoulder into a defender. A good run there. You know, we don't get a chance to talk much about True Wilson because of the way Charbonnet and Haskins have really come on, but we talked to Jim Harbaugh yesterday about those two backs, and he was quick to say.
Michigan, there was that one moment when the Irish cut the lead to 17-7. They just stepped on the gas and pulled away after that.
Yep, nice split zone play. Got a chance to make a play here. Notre Dame, he just misses a tackle, gets off of a block. Boom, he's right there, but how about the cut? And then look to the left. Look at two getting out in front. Give me a block there. That a boy. Got that shoulder in there on Jalen Elliott. Nice there.
Satisfying evening for the maize and blue. It'll make it interesting. Next week we'll have that game in prime time for you here on ABC. Undefeated SMU once beaten Memphis on the Tigers' home field.
Loose ball.
The ball's out. It just fell out of the hand of Jerkovich. He tries to throw the ball. It's a scrum, and finally the Wolverines do come up with it.
Yeah, the freshman, Hill.
Daxton Hill fell on it. Lane knocked the ball loose. Another look as the scramble by the backup quarterback.
I can't tell if the ball just came out of his hands or did Kwity Paye knock it out. It looks like maybe his own hand knocked that loose. Kwity Paye was. Oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't Kwity Paye. It's Delane actually gets in.
Made the catch. A lot of young Wolverine receivers in the game at the moment. Wilson, he's still running hard. Tonight, he's got to be overjoyed with the W.
No, again, I go back to that second half against Penn State, and I think it could be a real starting point for Michigan in the second half of the season. Wow, look at this.
And now Sam Ristel breaks free, and McCaffrey is going to get his first touchdown pass of the season in relief. And the Wolverine fans are enjoying this increasingly lopsided primetime beatdown of Notre Dame. They're going to have bragging rights until 2033 based on this one.
My question at the beginning of this drive, again, I think Jim Harbaugh is sending a message to his team. And Jim Harbaugh, I mean, he has a reputation of those chilly handshakes because of some decisions he makes at the end of games. He did it at Stanford with the 49ers. He's done it at Michigan. He's just going to coach all the way to the end.
Is Brian Kelly going to ask him, hey, what's your deal tonight? The rivalry, 1-2 punch for the Buckeyes, having to play a very tough game the week before the biggest game. And there's a pitch downfield, and coming back to get it is McKinley, and he's run out in Michigan territory. Reactions from this beatdown in the Big House, and Heather Dinnish can reveal how Oregon or Utah can make it to the playoff. There's another downfield throw and catch inside the 35-yard line. They get Komet. Irish in the red zone here. Vic lofts it, and the touchdown by McKinley. So some backup Notre Dame players get in the game and cut into the lead. Harbaugh played against the Irish a couple of times, 85 and in 86. This was Lou Holtz's first game at Notre Dame.
How about that throw to Jamie Morris?
Morris had 3 touchdowns in the game.
He didn't complete the process of the catch there.
So total yards, Kirk, 437 to 180, and about 80 of those yards for Notre Dame came well after this thing was decided. A head scratcher for the visitors from South Bend, and a dominant performance on both sides from the maize and blue. Quick handshake. Harbaugh will head to the locker room.
It's going to
Very
be
satisfied man. It'll be a different
very
vibe than a week ago.
satisfied.